'Twas the Sunday before Christmas. Steelers donning gold and white, their spirits held high with merry and might. Their foe was the Lions in Honolulu blue, backed by the city of Detroit through and through. This week, the Steelers were coming off a win into Ford Field, the Lions' den.
If you ain't got nothing to do it for, look right here at 9-9. He gonna be playing with that juice today.
Good news. Derek Harmon, who has missed the past few games with a right knee injury, he is back and ready to play in front of his hometown.
A hostile December. No favors tonight. Just grit versus grit under stadium lights. On the first drive of the game, the Steelers' defense gave a new meaning to a sack of gifts.
Bunch group, and Goff will go under center with Jahmyr Gibbs as the lone setback. And play action pass. Goff looking, and he is swallowed up, taken down by Keanu Benton, who now has 5.5 sacks on the season, right up the middle.
So a quick swim to the outside, and Keanu Benton was right in Goff's face immediately.
And a quick throw out to the left flat, and the Steelers defended well on the quick hitter out to Gibbs. It's Eccles who makes the stop for virtually no gain, and so a quick 3 and out forced by the Steelers defense.
The offense was dashing its way down the field.
Rodgers gets the snap, back to pass, looking, steps up, throws over the middle of the field, has Darnell Washington wide open on a crossing pattern inside Lions territory and down to the 37-yard line. Boy, that was right in the money for Rodgers, slung it sidearm as he moved up in the pocket. Here's the snap, here's the boot, that kick is up, and that kick by Boswell is good. Chris Boswell from 59 yards, 9:21 remains in the first quarter here at Ford Field.
Needing to respond, the Lions roared down the field.
Steelers bringing 4, pocket collapsing, complete over the middle of the field and out to the 45-yard line, and it looks like he's got enough for a first down. Goff now steps up, throws on the run over the middle of the field. It is complete, and guess who? Ferkser again. Goff hits the snap and gives to Montgomery. Montgomery looking for a hole, finds one on the left side, bursts through, crosses the 20, and is down to the 18-yard line before he is taken down by Jalen Ramsey. Goff back to pass, looking, Steelers bringing some pressure to throw over the middle of the field, complete again to Ferkser, his 3rd catch, and it is a first down for the Lions.
But in the red zone, the Steelers' defense tamed the Lions' attack.
And this is the physicality zone. You expect the Lions and Dan Campbell and company. This is 4-down territory for them.
By the way, the number 2 red zone offense in the league as well, converting on touchdowns over 2/3 of the time. Goff gets a snap, and the game, tremendous penetration. Jack Sawyer hammers Gibbs back at the 6-yard line.
And you have to think Jack Sawyer's a little sauced up in this one. As an Ohio State alum, he had a little bit of a celebration there looking around the Michigan faithful. 4th down here, going for it. This is a Dan Campbell quintessential thing. He loves to go for it 4th down inside the red area.
Goff gets the snap. Play action pass, rolling out to his right, looking, rolling, looking, trouble, comes back, throws, and it is incomplete.
Bend as much as you will, but you will not break in the Steelers defensive line. And Steelers defense did a tremendous job of stopping and thwarting the Lions attack. They got down the field, but was not enough. Great job, Steelers D.
Just a few drives later, the Lions offense evened up the score.
And that kick by Bates is good, and we are tied up. 10-10 remains in the first half with the Steelers 3, the Lions 3.
The defenses would go back and forth, forcing 3 and outs.
Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson came from wide left, cut underneath, and sacked him back at the 21-yard line, and so another 3 and out here, Max.
But late in the half, the Lions would pounce.
Goff gets a snap, back to pass, looking, throws toward the end zone, and it is caught right up the left seam by Taslaw, and he was hammered but hung on.
As the first half came to a close, the Steelers' passing attack opened up.
Rodgers steps up, throws left and short to Freiermuth, who angles upfield and looks like he's going to have enough for a first down. Crosses the 30, out to the 31-yard line. Rodgers, coming off his primary downfield targets, finds Freiermuth in the left flat. Lions will bring four-man pressure. Rodgers steps up, fires over the middle of the field. It is complete first down yardage out to the 42-yard line to Adam Thielen. And the Steelers now will use the first of their two remaining timeouts with 27 seconds left. And now the Steelers want to move quickly. And they get the snap, back to pass, flag comes flying in. Crossing pattern is complete at the 45-yard line to Thielen. Brilliant job by Aaron Rodgers again.
Need at least 5 yards here. If they can get 5 yards, they're well in position to kick a field goal.
Rodgers motions Gainwell out to the right. It's the snap. Lions bringing 4. Rodgers back and is going to throw right and deep again. A lot of contact downfield. Did Gainwell catch that?
He did.
Holy mackerel! Rodgers under duress heaves it up the right sideline. Kenneth Gainwell makes a miraculous catch.
Pass interference number 34 is declined.
Yeah, decline that. Take the tutty. And the early Christmas miracle has happened here in Detroit.
Max, I'm speechless. Well, it's not my job to be speechless, but I'm speechless right now. I cannot. What a catch by Kenneth Gainwell. We were thinking the Steelers had to think field goal here.
No.
And somehow, some way, with 2 seconds remaining in the first half, Pats were tied up. Oh, really him?
Hey, get yours, brother. Get yours, brother. Hey.
He ain't gotta say nothing. He already know what it is.
Aaron Rodgers, once again, like you said, once again here in Detroit. That is the end of the second quarter with the score of the Steelers 10 and the Lions 10.
Aaron Rodgers and the offense carried their momentum through halftime.
Rodgers gets a snap, back to pass, comes to the right and throws, and it is complete. DK Metcalf makes the catch along the sideline and is tackled around the ankles at midfield. Four-man rush coming. Rodgers throws over the middle of the field. It's complete to Thielen, and it will be a first down on a 3rd and 10 pickup, an 18-yard pickup. Snap and the give to Warren, left side, finds a crease, stays on his feet, crosses the 25, still on his feet, across the 15, and down to the 11-yard line.
Connor Hayward. Oh, little baby Ironhead has a nice wrap block on Alex Anzalone, allows Jaylen Warren to cut back to the inside, and then after that is rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, always falling forward, Jaylen Warren.
In a game where every possession mattered, a turnover could prove to be costly.
Rodgers play action pass, throws out to the right. It is complete. Darnell Washington circles back to the left, leans forward inside the 5. Did he lose the football? The Lions think that he did, and the Lions are going to challenge this. They think they've got a turnover. Well, the challenge successful by Dan Campbell. The call reversed on the field. It is Lions football.
Let's see if the defense can hold up and maybe come up with some heroics on their own.
With the Lions backed up deep in their own territory, the Steelers' defense was blitzing.
Steelers showing pressure up the middle. They will bring 4 with an outside blitz. And Goff is wrapped up by that blitzer and thrown down for a safety. It's Duggar who came on the late blitz.
Thank you, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph there on that one. Kyle Duggar absolutely flew through the line and just nailed Jared Goff right in the middle of the end zone between the I and the O of Lions. And we just got a nice little lead there with 2 points.
Man, this Steelers defense has been incredible in this game. Now, keep in mind, this is the most explosive offense in the league.
Number 1.
Even more explosive since Dan Campbell took over.
Yes.
Even more explosive at home. 34 points per game almost at home here. And the Steelers thus far have held them to 10 points and come away with 2 with a safety.
There we go. Good job, D. Good job, D. Let's go. Come on, 5.
With a whisker of a lead, the offense needed a strong drive.
Rodgers back to pass, looking left and throws it to Gainwell out in the left flat, wide open, turns up the left sideline and races out of bounds near midfield. 4th and 2 From the Lions 42, the Steelers are going for it. Rodgers back to pass, looking right, throws, complete, first down, Scotty Miller. Hayward under center, gonna turn and give, and this is Gainwell off the left side, and he is gonna pick up a first down inside the 5 and down to the 3. They fake it and run a little sweep to Gainwell to pick up the first down.
Steel City special. That's what we call that.
Okay. Snap, hold, kick, up, kick good from Chris Boswell, capping off a 17-play, 64, 9-minute and 44-second drive.
With the fourth quarter just getting started, the defense forced a quick 3-and-out, and the Steelers looked to their ground game.
Rodgers under center here, gets the snap, will pitch to Jalen Warren to the left side. And Warren bursts through a hole, crosses the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Steelers extend their lead.
Jalen Warren just cut back and rode the wave on the backside cutback and just strode through everybody to the end zone for the touchdown.
And think about all this talk about the Lions running backs and all they can bring to the table. The Steelers have 145 yards rushing.
Hey, I told you we won't get one. Did I tell you? Yeah.
Down 2 scores, the Lions were hungry for points.
Obviously a huge play here, 4th and 2. Gets a snap, back to pass, looking, steps up, throws, crossing pattern, has a man wide open, it's Philippe Raymond, and he races into the end zone. On a 4th and 2, the Detroit Lions have scored to make it 22-16 pending the extra point.
With visions of playoffs dancing in their heads, the Steelers' offense looked to apply pressure.
As Rodgers under center, crowd as loud as it's been all game. Rodgers brings Gainwell in motion and gives it to him on the jet sweep. Gets around the right edge to the 40 and squares up and gets to the 45-yard line. First down run, a pickup of 10 for Gainwell. Rodgers back to pass, looking left, lofts up and finds DK Metcalf along the left sideline. Out of bounds, a 20-yard pickup and enough for a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Jalen Warren, who gets the handoff left side, cuts back to the right, now cuts back to the left again, gets to the edge, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown Jalen Warren! Another 45-yard touchdown for a Pittsburgh Steelers score.
But man, what a great block by DK Metcalf on the outside. Second touchdown in 2 consecutive drives for number 30.
Both of 45 yards, and the Steelers lead 29-17.
But again, the Lions' high-powered offense would claw their way back.
Goff throws out to the right flat, and it is Gibbs, and he's wide open, and Gibbs trots into the end zone for the score with 4:11 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Late in the fourth, the Steelers sought to put the game away.
Motion man is Jonnu Smith. He gets it on the jet motion to the left and crosses the 40, crosses the 45, crosses midfield, and gets down to the 46-yard line of the Lions.
And he stayed in bounds. Keep that in mind. He stayed in bounds to make sure that clock stays running, and the first miracle has been achieved.
Rodgers will give to Warren. No, he's going to fake. Comes back and throws to the right. It's complete to Darnell Washington. Darnell lowers a shoulder, banging through defenders, is shoved out of bounds, but gets inside the 35 and down to the 33-yard line. This to make it an 8-point lead. Here's the snap. Here's the hold. Here's the boot. That kick is up, and he missed it. Wide right.
With the Steelers holding on to a 5-point lead, the Lions knew a touchdown was necessary.
So now the ball is at the 27-yard line of the Lions. They have one timeout, and a touchdown now would give the Lions the lead. Goff in the shotgun, gets the snap, will give to Gibbs on the delay, and Jalen Ramsey has him and drags him back for a loss inside the 25-yard line. Goff gets the snap, back to pass, blitz coming, throws over the middle, and to Zylstra. Is that caught?
Oh, the ball is moving and touches the ground.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called. Fourth down.
Not enough to overturn that call, but.
And again, this is a huge break for the Lions. They can get up, they can get a play called here on 4th and 2. This is a big swing now, and as soon as they say the clock can start, but the Lions are ready for it now. They're up at the line of scrimmage. This has saved them a bunch of time. Goff back to pass, throwing over the middle of the field, and incomplete, knocked away, and now flags come flying in late, and they're gonna call interference on the Steelers.
So late.
Two split hair calls going against the Steelers here in these waning moments. To throw out to the right flat, and it is complete. And this is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's got room, and he's inside the 15 all the way down to the 12-yard line. First down for the Lions. Goff in the shotgun, gets the snap, rolling out to the right, looking, has a man wide open. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown, and the Lions have taken the lead on a short touchdown pass. There is a flag in the end zone. Let's see what the call is going to be.
Pass interference, number 18, offense. 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Wow, that is a massive call and will march the Lions back to the 22-yard line. First and goal, 22 seconds remaining. The Lions still have one timeout left. Goff in the shotgun, gets a snap, back to pass, throws, crossing pattern, and it is complete to Gibbs. He is tackled.
One more play. One more play is all you need.
Goff in the shotgun. Two-man rush coming here for the Steelers. Goff guns towards the end zone. Caught, tackled short of the end zone. There is a flag as Amon-Ra St. Brown was, did they call a whistle? There was a lateral. Oh, there's all kinds of craziness going on here. The Lions think they've scored a touchdown. The Steelers think they've come up with a stop. There's a flag on the play. There's no seconds left on the clock, and we are waiting for a huge call here from Carl Cheffers.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. However, pass interference, number 14 on the offense. By rule, that penalty is not enforced, and there is no replay. The game is over. There is no touchdown.
Yes. Yes.
There is no score.
Yes.
There is no score.
You can be upset all you want. Steelers walk away with victory.
As he walked off the field at the game's final whistle, the hard-fought battle was finally official. We heard him exclaim as he walked out of sight, proud of his team. He said, "Way to fight."
Incredible. That is the end of the game with a final score. The Steelers 29, the Lions 24.